We are back with another episode of I Shake My Head.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
I feel like Casey Kasem, and this is 1986. And right now, I'm just going to be playing a little foreigner.
All right, Lisa.
Right?
Calm
Remember
down.
Casey Kasem?
Yes.
GenX, right?
So GenX.
Samantha. How you doing?
Good.
Good. That's all I care. I don't want the details.
Okay. No, because we don't care about that anymore.
We used to care. Then
We
we
used to.
stopped caring.
Yeah, I did.
Whatever. I feel if there's something important, you'll let me know, or you won't. Right? Whatever. That's how this friendship works now.
Pretty much.
Right? Okay, I got something. I have a question. Okay. You know how you paint your toenails?
Yes.
Right? Have you ever noticed how fast toenails grow with toenail polish on them?
Yes.
Why do they grow so much faster when they're polished?
Because you leave them alone.
Because we don't trim them not as much, right? so funny / embarrassing story. As I'm getting ready for my holidays, right? Take off the old nail polish, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to apply the exact same nail polish, right?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. I'm almost sporting talons. But with your polish on, they still look pretty. Why? That is the craziest thing.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Like you take that polish off and you're like, oh, gee, whoa, when the hell did that happen? Can a baby toe even grow like that?
Yes, it can.
Is that why we polish?
Yes, that's why we polish.
So we don't have to maintain.
No, so we don't have to look at our toes.
Okay, because toes just look fine.
They're fine.
You can't tell that they're too long with polish on.
No, you still can.
Well, the big toe, you get a little bit of
No, it's if you have ugly feet, you have ugly feet. That's just.
Are you saying that about me?
No, I'm just saying
that because I think my feet are just modes of transportation. I'm just saying, right? There's nobody sucking on my toes.
No, there isn't.
They're totally just to get me from point A to point B and hold my upper body up. That's all they're for. So I just noticed that. It just seemed odd. And I'm not saying I neglect them, right? I'm not going like all summer without like fixing my toes. It just seemed that they just seem to grow a little bit faster. And
or
don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a fucking jerk.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
No, now
I hope this is a fun hour podcast that Lisa will now take over, and she can now conduct everything. Have a lovely conversation with your
Fine. Go ahead. You're gonna be negative to me. I'm ready for you.
No, I'm not.
What are you gonna say?
No, I'm not.
What are you gonna say?
You have lovely feet.
That's a lie, and you know that. Now you
add that nail polish to those hooks you've got.
I knew I shouldn't have brought this up to you.
No, because I have better feet than you.
They're not that great. You kind of have like clumpy feet.
No, I don't have clumpy feet. Actually.
They're kind of like Fred Flintstone feet.
No, they are totally not. No, they're not.
A little bit. Maybe we should take a picture of our feet and ask people to judge.
I think I have the better feet.
I am going to give you that one, actually. I feel you do, too.
I also have the better fingers.
My fingers are fine.
No, you have stubby little things.
Yeah, I do. I have my Uncle Jack's hands, thank you. Right? Nobody else has his hands but me.
You know, the one thing you've got going for you is that you don't need Botox yet.
Right? Absolutely. And so far, so good.
Right? Maybe that's why you should just keep eating donuts every day because they plump up your face.
Right? They seem
Maybe
to,
that's your beauty secret. A donut a day keeps the wrinkles away.
Although it does look like as though my cheekbones have come back to visit.
Oh, I doubt it. Hey,
look at them. There
little
they are.
Chipmunk, you. Look at
there
you.
They are, right?
Look
cheekbones
at you.
Back in place.
Oh, God. Why are we talking about this?
Because I wanted to talk to you about my toenails. Okay, but I have a bigger fish to fry, okay?
You know what, guys? I feel so sorry for you for listening to the first few minutes of Lisa needing to describe her toenail anguish, her issues, and all the things of that nature. I don't control her as much as people probably think I do. I do not.
Totally unscripted.
I would just like to apologize.
Okay, well, here's something else that I'm just curious about. I'm looking for some feedback on, okay? I don't really feel that I'm a big procrastinator, right? Like I don't mind doing what I have to get done, right? I feel I'm not described by being a procrastinator. However, in my 55th year, Samantha, I find myself procrastinating. And you know on what? On whether or not I'm going to get out of bed in the morning and go pee. I will lie there and lie there and lie there
in anguish
and literally put it off until it is like an alarm, like it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Right to the what is that?
Why are you doing that?
Apparently that's what I've chosen to procrastinate on.
I don't understand. I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't get it. Friends of the podcast? Anybody else lie in bed and not want to get up to pee?
I procrastinate about a whole bunch of things, but when a girl has to pee, she's got to get up.
I know, because you raise the stakes when you don't rise and shine very quickly.
Well, I don't know, because at our age, Lisa, there's a lot of muscles that have
relaxed. Right? Even though we don't have kids, guess what? My bladder still feels like it has let go. Right?
Oh, we're incontinent.
When do we go from sheets to a rubber sheet?
I'm not. No.
I think that's where we go. It's cyclical. You know this.
Cyclical.
Right? We start off on a rubber sheet.
Oh my God! I'm so proud of you. You used it properly.
Why are you being like this?
You used the big word properly.
You're being like this because friends of the podcast, Sam's being a little bit pissy and a little bit punchy because she's tired. She didn't go to bed till 11:30 last night.
No, that's fine. I didn't sleep well, but
we were out, and
because my ears were ringing from the
way past her bedtime.
The dulcet tones of Platinum Blonde, Billy Idol,
and I totally knew this was going to be you today. Not me. Nobody could know me.
Right? I've been nice to people all day.
Really? I haven't felt the love.
Oh, not towards you, for sure.
Right. No. And I've talked to you a couple times. I have not felt the love. Right? So yes, we saw Billy Idol and Platinum Blonde.
And to be honest, maybe you know what? You would have had to love Platinum Blonde back in the day, right? Oh. We agreed on that.
Right. Yeah. So the key to loving Platinum Blonde would be that you had to have liked the British invasion in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
And I did.
And I did. Right. And the good thing, they look exactly like they did then.
Yeah. It's awesome. They sounded really good too, actually.
Yeah. At one point, I'm like, I wonder if they're even singing and this is just maybe backup music. They sounded
so good. They were singing. They were singing.
Right.
They were singing.
I mean, know if they have complicated songs.
No, they don't, but it doesn't really matter
to me. Right? But I tell you, they had those synthesizers revved up and raring to go.
Yes. We were like, what?
Right?
So my God. And what was the best part? The best part is we walked in and I saw all these people and I'm like, this is where GenX comes to meet. We meet at concerts. This is our official, this is our official meeting place. It was like, GenX, unite.
Right? Totally. Totally. Nobody there under the age of 45.
And if you were, why? Why were you there?
Right. And then there were some older ones still. Why? But maybe you just liked it. I don't know.
Well, because they looked a little more boomerish.
They looked a little boomerish, but
they looked a little, that's okay. We'll take everybody. As long as you like
dark side.
As long as you like Platinum Blonde and Billy Idol, we're good.
Right. It was awesome. It was so fun.
It was really fun.
It was super fun. But we went out for a bite to eat first. And okay, I admit it now in hindsight, I see that asking said 17-year-old young man, hey, when do you work next? Could present itself as creepy.
And that is how I laughed in a restaurant. People turned and looked because I laughed so hard. I'm like, you can't ask that. You look creepy.
I was just curious because he was giving us great service. He was kind of giving us a little bit of sass.
He was giving us sass.
He was having lots of fun. And I'm like, hey, when do you work next? All I meant is because I would probably like to come back when you're working next.
That poor fellow, you totally caught him off guard. And I'm like, I feel sorry for you right now. And then eventually he walked away and I just looked at you and I go, did you need to be creepy?
I didn't
Did you
even know.
need to ask a young gentleman
I didn't
when
know.
he worked next, like you were going to go stalk him?
That's not what it was. I just enjoyed his company. And I just thought, hey, when do you work next? Because maybe we'll come back.
Oh my God, you're so
That's
creepy in that
right.
moment.
It did not mean it didn't,
So
as
creepy.
usual, it didn't come out the way it should have in my mind. It was
Yeah.
different.
Mm-hmm.
It totally sounded different.
Yeah. It didn't though, unfortunately. It
It did
didn't.
not.
It did not. It did not come off that way. But when we got to the concert, God bless Michelle, she tried something new. She
Oh,
tried a Kelly Ripa.
she did the Kelly Ripa.
She did the Kelly Ripa. She decided she wanted to the lineups for concert t-shirts, which by the way I'm wearing Billy Idol, was horrendously long. And she's like, I'm going to try Kelly Ripa. And I'm like, what's that? She
I
goes,
know.
you go to the front of the line, you give them $100 and you say, I just want a t-shirt. You can keep the rest.
You keep the change.
You keep the change. She did it. And the lady did it for her.
And the lady did it and kept $40.
Yeah, $40.
HHG gave her, and you guys, you know HHG, right? That's our bestie Michelle.
That's our bestie.
Gave her a crisp $100 bill.
Yep.
And the lady took it. And I'm like, what?
She was so ecstatic.
But why wouldn't you take it? You're making $40.
Right.
Why wouldn't you? Right?
Oh my God. She was like, I did it. I did it.
She was so proud of herself.
Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah. So shout out to Kelly Ripa. Good going.
Good tip. Great concert going tip.
I am not in a Billy Idol t-shirt because I do not have the patience to wait in the line, nor do I feel I want to pay $60 for that
I didn't have to wait though.
No, because you got it later.
I got it as soon as Billy Idol started playing. Boom, line was gone.
Yeah, right.
And then I swooped in.
Yeah, but I'm not paying $60 for a t-shirt.
Once in a lifetime. He's never going to come back. He's like 68.
I know, right? But it was fun. It was a good time.
It was a good time. He played all the good stuff. He did Rebel
Yell. The only people there, because Michelle, she was brought up very proper, more proper than us. Only people there I felt that sang the part to Moni Moni, which is, hey, motherfucker, get laid, get fucked, was Lisa and Sam. At the top of our lungs.
Because we did. And then I forgot to tell you, the guy, the very poised gentleman and his girlfriend sitting beside me. And I was just like, do you need to not be excited to be here? When we were yelling, hey, motherfucker,
get laid, get fucked.
He went to his ear and he plugged his ear because apparently I was too loud. I'm not louder than the band and Billy Idol, dude. You need to fucking calm your shit.
Here's the thing, concert goers, right? As if you didn't know that line. I was okay. So quick frame of reference. I was in high school in grade 12 or 13, and I was on student council. I was in charge of all the dances, and people complained because we would play that at the dances, and everybody would scream that part. And I got threatened by the principal, and I was told if they did that at a dance, I was gonna get suspended. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll take that risk because number one, you're not gonna suspend Lisa McIntyre. Tell you that right now. And number two, I can't control what comes out of somebody's mouth because I'm 17. And it came on a video music much more video music dance, and everybody was like, hey, motherfucker, get laid, get fucked. But I felt like only you and I knew those words.
I don't know why. It's just something I grew up with as part of
bread.
As part of the song. That's what you yelled. That's because
at one point Billy Idol even stopped singing, and I still felt only you and I were heard.
But he was singing that part too.
Of course, because that's what that part's known for. So that was fun. There's our story.
It was fun. Yeah, but okay. But the two guys that were dancing on the main floor.
Yes.
I'm like, dudes. You are life. You were having so much fun.
They were living their best lives.
This one guy was twirling and flailing his arms and he was just sailing around the floor. It was awesome.
I want to be that guy at the next concert.
And then there was this other guy in a cut off t-shirt.
Some jean shorts.
No, it was jeans. And he had long white hair. He was the typical, My best times were in the 80s, so let's stay there.
Let's stay there. Happy to be
That kind
back.
of hair. He had his move. He was like stepping side to side, and all of a sudden he dropped down and jumped back up.
Jump
I'm
back
like,
up.
stop it.
Tell you, they both were way more active than what I could ever be.
Oh my god! And the section we were in, they were not excited with life. They were
No.
not up and down, like jumping around and
Nothing.
having fun.
Nothing.
At the end, we had to. We had no choice. I mean, it was
The end, right?
come
It's the end.
on.
But it was a good time. A good time was had by all.
So much fun. Gen X, you know what, guys? We still got it. We still rock, man.
I feel we did not disappoint.
We did not.
Right? It was awesome.
There was so many women in things that they should not have been wearing.
Yeah, totally, Samantha. Right?
Oh, I can feel by the way you're saying totally that you want to move on to another topic, Lisa.
I'm kind of done now with Billy Idol. Right? I start to lose my interest after a bit.
Fine.
Sorry, you could talk about it. We'll talk about it again, okay? We've got some days coming up where we're going to be driving. We can
Oh,
bring
that
it
is
back
so
up,
unfortunate for us,
right?
eh?
We'll bring it back up, okay? Okay.
Well, I'm going to shake my head at something, and it's August. I'm shaking my head at August.
Why? What did August do?
Why, you ask? It's because one moment you're lovely and the world is your oyster and it's still summer. And the next moment is depressing because you know that fall is 4 weeks away. Not even.
I just put out new fall purses at the gift shop.
All I keep seeing is fall clothing wherever I go. And I'm like, I'm not there yet. I'm still looking for summer.
Right? I sent you a picture of a sweater and I'm like, I would love this sweater for December. And then Mike's like, well, why didn't you get it? You always say you can't find fall clothes. I'm not buying cardigan sweaters right now.
In August.
In August. I'm not based on principle. So yes, next year I'll be wearing my same old ones saying, oh, I wish I would have got those ones. But
we are so hypocritical because when we worked in clothing retail, Lisa, what the hell were we doing in summer?
Wearing fall clothes.
We
Newest arrivals.
We were flipping the store, throwing all the summer into sale, and we were like, and it's fall. Get excited.
Get excited. Right? As we were putting out new purses today, I said to the lady working, I messaged her, I said, you want me to bring up some fall candles and some gnomes? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, apparently not today. Just some purses.
We're not ready for that.
That's so funny. You know what, though? Here's something that's kind of funny, too, because sometimes we eat out. So we're observant. I always say we observe, right? We're an observational podcast, right?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever noticed? Well, we noticed. So friends of the podcast, have you ever felt this? When you go for supper and you can tell that the waiter is totally disappointed in what you're ordering because he knows that his tip's going to be less. Which means, yes, sometimes we're regulars. And sometimes we order the same thing.
Yes, we do.
And this one time we chose not to. And I felt like we just took his teddy bear from him.
We took away his drinking money from him.
Right?
That's
like,
it.
Dude, like there's nothing. I'm not bound by a contract that says I have to.
Yeah, it did look like we punched him in the gut, and then I think he saw all his gas money for the week go away.
Right? Now he's like, because I think
now what do I gotta do?
He's like, oh yay, I can go to the party on Friday, right? And then he's probably texting on his break. Can't make it. I don't have enough gas.
Yeah, money bags won't give me more.
Right? She didn't want a steak tonight. She wanted chicken fingers.
We did. We were totally out of character that day.
Right? Because it was too hot.
It was too hot.
It was too hot, right?
It was too hot.
It's kind of funny.
I don't know. You know what? You can't make everybody happy, Lisa.
Samantha, I only want to make me happy, actually. And
at our age, do we really care?
Well, I probably care more than you because I'm more of a people pleaser, but it's starting to wear on me.
It's starting to wear thin, Lisa.
Right? I've been a people pleaser for 55 years, and now I just want to live my next however many years I have not pleasing the people.
All right, good. Okay.
Right? Like fuck the people.
Fuck the people.
Like not in all things, but like in some things. It's tiring. It's 55 years. You try it. No, you're not really a people pleaser like me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like you're a good person, but you're not typically a people pleaser.
A people pleaser is not necessarily a good person, Lisa.
Well, this one is. This one's a darn good person, I'll tell you.
I'm a good person. That doesn't mean I have to be nice all the time.
Right. And that's where we differ, right? I'm a darn
Mhm.
good person and I'm nice all the time.
But you don't have to be nice all the time. You just have to
That's
be a good person.
that's a lesson I'm trying to learn. But then I feel bad,
And that's your problem.
and then I have the guilt, and then that's my problem.
Yeah, and you
Right?
can't blame anyone else but yourself.
Just this girl. Just
Just
me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have something that might be able to like, keep your mind busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you maybe need a little distraction in your
Because
life.
my mind isn't distracted enough on a normal day. Okay.
No. Because some good shows are coming back.
Oh no, you know what? This is
They're
not
all
gonna be
they're
no.
all Netflix, by the way.
No, first off, I hate Netflix. Second off, right?
I
Because
don't
again,
Okay,
no,
shush. I'm just gonna talk about it
no.
before you start spewing your hatred of things that you know nothing about.
I hate your shows.
I don't really care.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Emily,
You,
in case anybody
you.
wants to know, and if you've watched any of this, you know that this is good because we're gonna have a lot to do in the next, coming months. We got a lot to watch. Emily
Woo.
Emily in Paris is coming back. The
Oh,
Queen's
good. I was
Gambit
wondering,
season
hey?
2.
Oh, the one about and I play checkers or I play chess. That one.
Oh my God!
Is
Shut
this
up.
is season 2, or I think she learns checkers or backgammon, I heard.
Really? Okay.
Is-
So Wednesday is coming back, which is great because the
Oh,
first
right.
season
That
was
little
really
girl and the
good.
da-da-da-da, click, click. That one?
Yeah,
That
but
Wednesday?
better and creepier.
Can't
And the
wait.
Umbrella Academy is coming back. It's their final season, but very excited
You know
for
what I
it.
heard about that one? They lose the umbrella. The umbrellas are gone.
Can you stop talking? You
And
know what?
they
The fact that it's not about a serial killer or news or some kind of sports related crap does not
Oh,
mean that it's not a good show.
I'm saying,
Some people watch things for entertainment
I
purposes.
know. I know.
Dummy.
Listen, remember
You're
when we used
very
to watch
rude to me right now, and I am one word away from like crashing your world down into tiny little pieces, you little hoe bag.
Listen, do you remember years ago when we used to watch The Blacklist together?
Yeah, and then it got stupid.
No, and then you couldn't understand it. You stopped being able to follow it.
Oh,
And then
stop it.
remember
Who
because there was all that
told
talk.
you about the suitcase?
Remember, I know with the bones. Right? All
I
of that
don't need to
talk.
revisit this conversation.
Friends of the podcast, I used to literally try and help Samantha
Yeah,
understand the
she
Blacklist.
didn't. We don't watch the same shows anymore because one, the Chicago fires and police and all that kind of stuff is so bleh.
Right. But like I said, right? Like this year, the Queen in the Queen's Gambit, she's learning checkers.
Gambit.
Gambit. I don't know. I'm
Oh
glad.
my
Thank you for
God.
sharing.
Oh, stop. And then that phrase means it's like that was a waste of time. Friends of the podcast, I need you to weigh in for me. Does everything that I say not matter, and does everything that Lisa says matter? I feel like this should be a poll. Perhaps that should go up on our Facebook page, Lisa.
Well, if you can
And
figure
now
out
I
how to
feel
do
like
the
we're
poll,
going
you go
to
ahead.
let's fight. Let's fight.
Right?
This feels like
Gloves
it's
are off, right?
ripening.
Sorry, this episode is not a comedy episode whatsoever. It's a mad, mean hatred episode. Just chock full of anger. Okay, well, listen,
Okay.
here's something you're gonna slam at me, and you're gonna make a rude comment to me about. So, touche. Ready? I'm thinking about getting a new crossbody bag.
Don't.
Why? I showed you a picture of it. I'm like, it
I
looks kind of.
can't
I even showed you me
handle
wearing
you.
it.
I can't handle you with a crossbody bag because you
Why?
constantly complain that you have to take it off all the time, and
I
then
feel
you
it's like a
and then you
coat.
carry it weird, and then you expect other people to carry it for you. And I'm like, why didn't you just use your other bag, the one that you carry in your hand all the time? Like,
'Cause I'm
why do you make the people around you suffer? Seriously.
See? You feel better now? Get that
And
off your chest.
Michelle also agrees with me.
I'm just saying, I want to be
She's
one
on
of the
my
cool
side.
kids.
I feel like
That's
she's on
fine.
my side.
I'm getting one, and I'm gonna try.
Oh God, please bring your other purse with you. I can't handle that. Oh
The
my
problem
God.
is,
No, it's choking me. It's choking me. I'm not.
right?
I
I feel it
can't.
reminds me of a coat, right? I have to take it off to get in the
Off and
car,
on.
on, off and
Stop
on,
it.
and then it feels like a high
Stop
maintenance
it.
purse,
I don't need you. I
but
do
I
not
like it.
need you
But I like it.
to buy this purse.
Friends of the podcast, maybe we can have a poll on the Facebook page.
Should Lisa buy a crossbody bag? No.
Stay tuned.
Oh my God. I can't. You know what, friends of the podcast? I feel sorry when Lisa brings up her weird, hey, this is what's happening in my life. And it's got to do with my hair, a bag, my toes, my toenails. It's like you want people to weigh in on your life. Is that what's happening here?
Samantha, I'm just sharing what is going on in my life. You're my friend. I'm having a conversation with my friend and
But
all
you
my
have
other
now
friends.
lots of other friends who listen
I
to
know,
this.
right? And some will care and be on Team Lisa, and some will care and be on Team Sam for some reason.
Oh, I know. Nobody ever
Maybe that
is
should be
really.
a poll. Let's have that as a poll one
No,
day too.
because you just want to be the most popular. And I don't care about that.
I like being popular.
I care about the friends of the podcast. That's not what I mean.
Right.
Let's clarify that.
Clarify, because I'm not touching beep, beep, beep. That's the bus buck backing up.
Lisa has always needed to be the most popular person in the room.
I can't help it. That's my personality.
I know. All right. So apparently, summer sadness is a thing. I feel like I'm on a bit of a roll about August.
People are just sad because it's summer.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently, summer sadness is a thing, and you start to reminisce about your summer, which was only a few weeks ago,
Right. Right.
because summer is so short. Like it feels short, right?
And this year we were robbed of May and June.
We were robbed of May and June. And I just feel like that is totally a thing. And I can, by the time September rolls around, I have to like find the fun in fall, because if I don't, I'll be sad because there's no more, I can't wear my toes out anymore. Can't wear my sandals. It's time to put my sandals away.
Right.
Can't wear my
socks back out.
I have to wear a coat.
Right. You got to wear a coat. So you need to start reaching for the lattes, enjoying the pumpkin spice.
I'm like throwing myself into pumpkin spice one more time.
And then I'm the opposite of that girl because I hate all things fall food.
I know you do.
Except for Thanksgiving.
I know.
Because
what is your thing? You want everything to be cinnamon and apples?
Cinnamon and apple, right? But it doesn't seem to get in there with nutmeg and pumpkin.
No.
Right. So I get it. Samantha.
But apparently summer sadness is a thing. It's like a diagnosis or something.
Like what like being blue in February or something,
Yeah,
whatever that is.
Kind of, yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm already looking at my watch mark from 3 weeks ago, late, going, remember when? Remember when we were darker?
Remember when we sizzled our little brains out?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I was out at the store, the mall, looking for a few summer sale items, right? See if there's anything kind of cool that caught my eye. Shaking my head, Samantha, at the people who need to invade your personal space in a store when you're looking in the sale department. They should have like a one limit person. You get 10 minutes in there, ding, out you go. Because we're all looking at the size 12s. All of us are looking at size 12 pants. Like, hi, I get it. Fine, you win. I will have no sale items. Thank you. And then I storm out mad.
Yes.
People aren't playing very nicely in the sale department.
No. And you know what? That's how I feel every time I go grocery shopping.
Right. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird.
So
right?
you're shaking your head because people are very aggressive at the sale.
They're aggressive, and they could be a little nicer. They could be like we all want to look at the sale rack, bitches.
Were you being nice?
I was just keeping to myself.
Uh-huh.
But I was like trying to take up as much body space as I could. Hey, elbows out.
Making yourself large.
Large, right? As making myself big. I had on my what would be my mean face if I had a mean face, like, right?
You have a mean face. I hate to break that to you.
I was shooting the dirty looks. All of it. But
Oh my
I
God.
did find something that I think you're gonna love too. Again, I feel bad because we're talking a lot about fall. Because even though we're sad, because that's a thing, fall is also a thing, and it's quickly approaching.
It's quickly approaching.
Right. New fall fashion 2024 update.
Uh-huh.
Loafers remain in style. How exciting.
Oh
I
God.
believe life is meant to live in loafers. I lived in them in high school and was mad at that time that there was like a 10-year period where nobody had a loafer, right?
Yes.
And then they came back, right? So loafers, but here's the thing. I can see you doing this. I don't think I can wrap my brain around it. So loafers are still in style, but apparently now for the fall, it's with a crisp white sock.
Never gonna do that.
Really? I thought maybe you would do that.
No.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because that just reminds me of like the 50s
Uh,
when you wore white socks and penny loafers and
that's
jeans
the
and you
look.
rolled them up.
And that's
like,
totally the look.
it's totally not me.
Totally the look.
It's totally not me. I'm
Totally
back.
not me.
Did you see the shoes I was wearing yesterday? Those shoes are awesome. And they're flats with pointy. Oh my God, I love them so much.
Funny, I saw them on you. I didn't see them anyplace else when I was looking at shoes, but I did see them on you.
I love them so much. I'm back into that. I'm gonna alter between that and my loafer. I need a new loafer though.
Well, it's the loafer season.
It's loafer season.
It's loafer season. So embrace that with your pumpkin spice latte. How about that? How about that?
Well, I'm just excited that the only shoe that you do wear is still in style.
Thank God, right?
Because that means I don't have to go shoe shopping with you. So really, this is a win for me.
No, but I'm looking to update my model.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going shoe shopping with you.
Like, hello.
Oh my God.
I'm coming.
I'm tapping in the HHG.
No,
bringing in
I
Michelle.
don't
Bringing in the other bestie.
It's fine. I don't need you guys for shoes.
She's better at shopping.
I don't need anybody for shoes. I could do shoes.
Okay.
I can do shoes.
Well, you had me the last time when we were shoe shopping because you copycatted me.
You copycatted me. I pointed out that shoe, and then you tried them on.
I found it first.
I picked up the shoe, and I said to the lady, "Hey, the chunky soled loafers back in?" And the lady's like, "Yeah, do you want to try them?" And before I could say yes, you're like, "Yeah, in a size 10." And I'm like, "That's weird. I don't wear a 10. I wear an 8, thank you."
I don't remember. We recall that situation quite differently.
In all things, we recall everything really a little differently, Samantha, don't we?
It's always skewed more towards you and how great you are, or it was for you. So yes, I guess
Depends
so.
on who's telling the story, who's
really
the storyteller.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need to talk about this that has been going around. It's viral now. It's a viral sensation.
It's been a pleasant break in the day sometimes.
It was who sent that to us though?
Hey?
Who sent that clip to us?
Kellyanne.
Okay. So we have to thank Kellyanne, friend of the podcast. This is pretty funny.
For staring at men's penises.
Oh my God. The French athlete who was doing pole vault. His penis hit the pole first. It was pole on, as Michelle said, it's pole on pole.
Pole on pole. His pole knocked down the pole.
The pole.
And then there was nothing. Right? Then there's no metal, there was no nothing. Right?
Oh my God. So is this a malfunction of the the outfit?
Or the equipment.
Well, and then we had a weird conversation. Well, apparently the track guys, their stuff goes
all over
the place. It's like,
right?
Does anybody know about a jock strap? Like, isn't that what is supposed to keep things?
Yeah, but they probably don't want to wear it when they're running 10 seconds for the 100-meter fastest man because that probably slows them down.
Like at any time, things can go awry.
You got to make it mandatory, right? You all need to wear one because I don't need to watch Peter and Paul doinga 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 doinga. I'm not even watching you run the race anymore. I'm literally staring at you. Same thing with the guy doing the diving. I'm only it's like penis gate. I'm just staring at your dick.
And this whole Olympic season has been that
penis gate 2024.
It's
Penis Gate 2024. Everywhere you look, there's a penis, there's a penis, he's got a penis, he's got a penis. Wow, that's a big penis. How does he live with that penis? Like it's just conjuring up so many questions about
Oh my God. And then isn't there was some swimmers that also had issues in the trunk situation where it was quite evident
everything. So
it was flying in the air as they did their
like
little.
It almost hit him in the chin when he was doing his backside or something, right? And then again, where are these men? Where are they?
Well, they're athletes, so they're very busy,
right? But holy,
I just wonder, like, this is like nobody thought of this. Like, this is I shake my head for the Olympics. You didn't think that in this day and age, that body part of a man should be somehow encased.
It should be secured, a little bit secured.
Fly all over creation.
Right? Because guess what? The cameraman is just on that part.
Women have to like keep their boobs in place. We got
bras and in somehow, right?
They're tight and things are not moving.
There's not a female athlete that has a chest.
No.
When they go to compete, it's gone, right? They put it back on after their event. They put it back on. So how about men take it off, put it back on at the end of your event?
Like, I shake my head. Get it together, guys.
Dear pole vaulter, had you taken my advice, take it off, put it back on at the end, you probably would have won the event. Can you imagine? Oh, your technique was good. I know, but it was my fucking dick, man. My dick got in the way, knocked the pole down.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so funny.
It's funny. Hey, Mike and I were watching, and you guys know, right? Mike's my significant other, my husband.
Yes.
We were watching the Olympics on Sunday morning. We were watching the women's 60-kilometer bike ride.
Oh,
I know our friend Andrea loves her bike. She loves her bike.
She biked a big chunk.
And she will do that. But probably if I saw her lately, I'd be like, same thing I was thinking on Sunday. Why? Why you riding 60 kilometers? Like I could ride 5. Okay. Ride 2, ride 1. Let's just do 1. Let's do 1. 60.
60.
You're doing 60.
Yeah.
And this time they literally gave the girl the gold medal. She broke away and they never chased her. And I'm sure like right at the like I don't know, like at the last part of the race, she broke away. The 3 behind her, they just let her go. And it's like, I'm sure that girl's like, what? None of you? What? Okay. She could have taken her hands off the handlebars and
oh my God.
It was weird. It was weird.
That was you know what? I have not been watching the Olympics. I've only been catching it in like fits and starts.
Based on when the penis events are?
Yeah, based on the penis events.
Right? I got a reminder in my phone. Penis Gate. Oh, sorry. I'll be watching men's diving this evening. I'm busy watching the men's 5 meter platform springboard. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know. Is it as exciting as it could be?
What's
the Olympics?
Yeah, it's hard to say, right?
I don't know. Some people don't like it. Some people are like, meh.
I think what's cool is some of the sports you get to see that you don't normally watch, right?
I suppose, hey?
I think that's kind of neat. But then, I don't know. Like that guy who threw the hammer.
Oh.
And then the Canadian woman just won today.
Oh, good.
I feel, screw skateboarding. I'm done with skateboarding. I could throw that thing. I can turn and turn and turn and turn and turn and release and throw that thing.
God, you'd be so dizzy. You'd fall down.
I take my vertigo pills now. I feel that's what happens when you get old, right? You get vertigo pills. I feel I probably could win that goal. Give me that hammer, and in 4 years, I bet you I could. I don't want to put the work in, but if I did want to, I feel that's my new sport, the hammer.
I think I would have to see you pick up the hammer first. I feel like it's really heavy.
It's only 16 pounds.
I feel like that still would be tough.
Well, I don't how heavy is 16 pounds. It's not that much.
It's heavy. I don't think your slopey shoulders and previously frozen shoulders could handle it.
And then it'll tear apart from where you had your heart attack 5 years ago, rips that all apart. A lot of damage could be done, at least. There could be potential, right? And then it's on a long chain and you're kind of awkward and all of a sudden it's around your neck and you're like, right? So you're right. Good point. So many things potentially could go wrong,
There's so much potential.
right? You could trip and fall, hit your head with the
Yeah.
hammer.
Yeah. There's just nothing good happening here.
All right. I'm just saying, right? If I was Wonder Woman, I would like to do the hammer.
Okay. If you
Fine.
were Wonder Woman.
Friends
Got
of the
it.
podcast, I'm back to skateboarding. Back to
I still
skateboarding.
think that's a bad idea as well.
Well, here, I got some good ideas for you coming up. This is to help you,
Oh,
my friend who, I don't know, piss farts around as she gets ready. That's the only way I can think of
really?
describing it. Really. So I got some tips, okay? This is going to help you, okay? Because you take so long to get ready. This will help you. Declutter. Declutter your makeup stash. You probably got a makeup bag with too much shit in it.
I
right?
don't. I only carry the essentials.
You need to organize your products the night before, just like you would put your clothes out before you go to work the night before. Please tell me you do that. You don't. You're pausing. You don't put your clothes out the night before? You
Oh
don't lay your clothes out. This is what I'm wearing to work tomorrow.
no, because I know what I'm wearing to work tomorrow, so it
Don't
stays
lay it
in
out
the
because it's gonna
closet.
save you 30 seconds.
No.
We are more different sometimes than I realized.
I do prep my coffee and the pills that I take in the morning and stuff like
That's
that.
good, right? These are tips to help you. Now you have to prep your makeup, okay?
I don't need to prep my makeup, Lisa.
Organize it the night before. Start with the eyes, right? That's
No,
the easiest
I never
option.
start with my eyeballs.
That's why it takes you longer, right?
No, I'm never
professional.
starting with my eyes.
Start with your eyes,
No,
okay?
no.
Choose, and here, this one I think will help you a lot. Choose the easier option. Stop with the liquid liner and just go with a soft pencil.
I don't use a liquid liner.
It looks like sometimes I think you do.
No, well then that's really good that you think I do, but I don't.
Okay, but just stick with the soft pencil.
I do.
Lay your stuff out the night before, like here's my cover up.
As someone who doesn't do anything
I
except
put makeup
swipe,
on.
swipe, swipe, swipe.
Listen,
Swipe,
I do.
swipe,
This is
swipe, swipe,
uh-uh,
swipe.
uh-uh,
I'm not listening to you.
listen, I do cover up with that sponge, right? With the sponge. And then I feel it looks too orange, and then I get the Kleenex, wipe it off.
Oh my
Right?
God.
Right? Because if you ever do that, you see how much cover-up's on your face. We don't need that much, right?
Right.
Then I do my eyes, swipe,
Uh-huh.
swipe, swipe, swipe,
Swipe,
swipe,
swipe,
swipe.
swipe.
And then I get my soft pencil, line,
Uh-huh.
line, and my mascara. And voila, here it is.
Oh my God. So beautiful.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a
Who's
pretty girl. Right?
You and I have very different ideas of what that looks like. So helpful. Love the tips. Right on it. We'll
You're
practice
welcome.
it tomorrow, Lisa.
You're welcome.
So helpful.
Thank you. I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah. Okay. If you didn't sense the sarcasm, you're losing your edge.
Yeah. I've learned to ignore the sarcasm.
Okay. You know the phrase aging gracefully?
I do.
It's only applied to women, hey?
Yeah, because nobody cares how men age.
No, because we think men age and it's like whatever.
Whatever.
But women, oh, you're aging gracefully. Or
Men age. A handful of them age well, and a handful of them don't, and nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
What do you
Right?
think that implies?
What do you mean?
Like, what does it take to age gracefully? So
Too
I
much
did a
work.
little research,
It's too
and
much
I
work.
think I'm going to tell you because I think you need to know this. This might affect you.
I think I'm aging pretty gracefully.
Okay, but listen.
Okay.
Okay. One, you got to eat healthy diet. So sprinkle donuts. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Not happening. Fine, take away my happiness. Okay, so I have to eat a healthy diet, so I have to be miserable. Okay, check.
2, stay active.
Okay, so I have to stay active, and I'm just upping my miserable level. Now I'm miserable and cranky.
3, seek out social connections.
I am social. I can.
Well,
do that
you just tried to get a hot date with a 7-year-old at a restaurant.
I felt Mama still's got it. Mama still has it.
So gross. Oh, okay. And 4, preventative care, like looking after your blood pressure and your blood sugar.
I do that. I take a medication for that.
Yeah, you do.
Right?
5, embrace change.
No, I hate change.
And then I thought, that does not bode well for Lisa
That's the
because
kicker right
you
there.
hate
Deal off. All deals off. No deal, Samantha.
You gotta embrace change, Lisa.
I'm
That's what
not
happens.
I don't embrace it. I don't want it unless I decide it. I don't want you to tell me I have to change.
Okay. But even when you do decide something, you still get angry, but you only have yourself to blame.
I know, but I still don't like it.
I know, but it's so stupid
I still hate
because
change.
you made the change, you decided on the change, and now you hate it.
I hate
It's
it.
like when you buy the crossbody bag, you're gonna hate it and complain about it the whole time. But it was
But
your choice. It was your
what if I
choice.
don't? But
It
what
was
if I
your
don't?
choice.
What
But
if I
it's
don't?
and then you're like, I hate change. Why do I? And it's like you inflicted this upon yourself.
I know, right? And my best friend of 20 plus years doesn't stop it.
I told you to not buy it.
I know, but everybody's got one, and I want to be that kid too.
Oh my God. Oh my, you have FOMO?
I have FOMO,
You weirdo.
right? You went and got one,
But I have worn crossbody bags in the past.
but no, but like the fanny pack type.
And I have, that is
You
just so me. That is such a me thing.
Well, how come you haven't been wearing it? HHG was wearing it for the last year.
Because mine is beige and not black and doesn't go with everything.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, right? I don't care about that stuff. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll be fine, okay?
Are you sure?
Positive. But you know what I'm not positive about? Oh, they say as we get older, we start the need to do a good, well-rounded to-do list is even more important. Are you a to-do list type of gal?
Yeah. I have a to-do list for the vacation I'm about to go on.
Do you? I do not.
And I have a to-do list for work. I have to-do lists all the time.
Really? So you are a to-do list. You know what? I take a stand against the to-do list because I feel that they kind of are taunting me, right? The minute you put your shit down on paper, then it's like you're bound by it. And I hate that.
Oh my God. Seriously?
Taking one for the team here. I'm not doing a to-do list. Not doing it.
You're
I'm not
taking
making
one
them.
for the team, and the team is only you. The
well-
team is only you.
Team Lisa's taking it. Team
The
Lisa
to-do
is.
list is very helpful because it reminds you of the things that you need to do.
I don't want to be reminded.
And then when you forget it, are you
Because that's
upset?
taunting me. Don't forget this. Don't forget this. Don't forget. Like, shut up. I know. Shut up. I know. Like, don't you dare. Stop.
How-
Don't you dare to do me.
Really?
Don't you dare to do me. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that makes zero sense to me.
Well, in my mind, it's chock full of sense.
It isn't.
It's got so much sense in my mind, Samantha.
I don't. No, it doesn't. Like, Lisa, to-do lists are so helpful. And as we age, we start to lose our ability to keep all this stuff in our brains.
Mhm.
So to-do lists are great. I have reminders in my phone.
Well, keep up with the good work. Right? You excel more at that stuff than me, right? I'm not just doing a to-do list to do a to-do list.
Oh my God. It's just so that you can, and then there's gratification of checking it off.
I find no gratification in checking it off. I got gratification from Sarah Burke and I got gold stars. That's gratification. So unless that to-do list is going to give me some gold stars, I don't want it.
Oh my God.
Right?
I forgot you're the golden child.
Uh-huh.
You can do no wrong.
I don't know about that, but I'm just saying. Right?
All
Because
right.
I do wrong. I do lots wrong.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I do an awful lot right too.
Well, your Facebook Tuesday had some reaction. You asked people what would they take away from a veggie tray.
It's a veggie tray, right?
It's a veggie tray.
I did not think that the veggie tray was going to cause this much of a ruckus.
Well, and people don't like hummus apparently.
Yeah, well, because it's mushed up chickpeas. I get that totally.
But
So
but people didn't like peas and they didn't like broccoli and they
Okay,
didn't
what's
like
the difference?
peppers.
Here's the thing. Okay, those who don't like peppers, boo you. Boo you. There's too many names to mention. Who doesn't like a pepper? A sweet pepper,
Uh-huh.
right? We didn't put the green pepper in there. We did the yellow and the red, harmless
Right.
peppers. Who I don't they don't like a cherry tomato,
No.
right? Luke thinks
No.
it's the devil or it's his asshole or something.
Luke, Luke believes tomatoes are the Satan's something.
Yeah, right? I'm like, it's just a tomato.
It's a tomato.
And then there seemed to be a lot of controversy about the peas. Okay, here's the thing, friends of the podcast. When we do our weekly Tuesday, one has to go. If I put peas, it's literally just a picture of peas. I don't know if it's a snap pea, a pea, a canned pea. I don't know. Right? It's just peas, right? Not that much thoughts going into it.
No, not really.
But
Oh
it
my
made me
God.
laugh, right? But
Well, and then there was some very good thoughts on broccoli and cauliflower because they do have a smell. So that would be one of the reasons why people didn't want that on their veggie tray. And they do, after a while, broccoli gets a bit of a smell.
even when it's raw,
Yeah, after a couple days, it starts to have a really stinky smell to it.
really.
Yeah. I mean, it is still a little mini tree and it's a good dipper.
If you just that's the key, right? Is you got to find something that holds the dip.
Well, that's why they don't like the cherry tomato because how are you dipping a cherry tomato?
How about we don't be a bunch of monsters and we put it on a fork and dip away? It's actually quite simple. I could do a video for it if we need help. I could do an instructional.
Oh my
I
God.
could do a TED Talks or something.
No, don't do a TED Talk. I don't
Right?
think it needs that.
So it was kind of funny, right? So people were all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
All
But
over the place.
everyone had a strong feeling about hummus. They would prefer like a ranch dip.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't put a ranch dip down. Why'd you put hummus? That was very controversial of you.
That's what I do sometimes. I mix it up a bit, right?
And
I
then
felt
someone
it was of no harm to me because I'm kicking hummus to the curb too. Right?
and then people asked you why you didn't put mushrooms down. So that's a good question. Why didn't you
Right?
put mushrooms?
Because I've never seen a veggie tray with mushrooms on it. That's disgusting,
Me neither, but
right? And they're gross, and I'm allergic. So there's a lot of reasons around that,
uh-huh.
you know. Okay, but I did earlier in the week. I think it was on Sunday. I think that's our new Sunday thing, friends of the podcast, is we're gonna pose a question.
Yeah.
Probably a very simple question. We're just two simple folks here, just wanting to know this week what goes in your omelet. We found out lots of neat things, right? We found out that Joy likes fancy ones,
Yes.
super fancy. Jay, he's kind of the guy who'll use anything that's in his fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, she wants her omelets to be eggs Benny.
Uh-huh.
I think
And I
that's you
agreed.
too. You agreed,
I
right?
agreed.
Karen, she wants avocado in her omelet.
Yes.
I don't get that, but
Yum.
that's okay. Tara wants lots of feta.
Uh-huh.
And Cindy throws a little bit of everything into it.
Yes.
An honorable mention that has nothing to do with an omelet, but I saw it on her Facebook post today, Mary Beth, because we just talked about feta. She had this thing and it said, "Oh, I thought I had a little bit of feta on my shirt from my salad. I ate it. It was crumbled up deodorant." I'm like, I appreciate that, right? Because everybody eats the food that they find on their shirt later. It's the weirdest thing, right? Doesn't matter. Even if it's stuck, you're picking it off.
Yeah, you're picking it off.
And snacking on it.
Yep, for sure.
So I thought our first Sunday's kick at whatever we're going to call it, we don't have a name for it yet.
No, we don't.
Friends of the podcast, do you want to name what Sunday's question of the week will be?
Maybe that's it.
We can do better. I feel we can do better.
Question of the week.
Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
It was fun to see what you guys put in your omelets because I like different things in my omelet, but I'm pretty,
I like a Western omelet. Like I like a little bit of ham. I like a little bit of onion.
Yes.
Right.
We're kind of basic.
Or I just like cheese. I like just a cheese omelet too.
Yeah. Cheesy goodness.
Cheesy goodness, right? But I like a good omelet.
It was a good question to ask, Lisa.
Kind of fun, right?
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for caring.
Okay. But we're very excited that we got our first review on the website, guys.
What? Finally.
What?
And we have
What?
had some new signups too, Samantha.
Yes.
Right?
So our we got our first review, and it actually is someone who used to live in Canada but lives in the States.
Yeah.
And they said, "Yay, Canadian content. I grew up in Prince Albert, lived in Saskatoon, moved to BC for most of my adult life, and now we're in Southern California until retirement. I'm in my 50s, also so can relate to everything. I found your podcast through Sarah Burke's Instagram. Thank you, Sarah. And I thoroughly enjoyed the two of you. Thank you."
How awesome is that, right?
Yeah. So you guys too can go to the website, leave a review,
Leave a
leave us
review,
a message.
right?
You
Leave
can
us
do
a
all those fun things because,
yeah,
we're just two fun loving gals.
just
Just
trying to make life a little bit funnier for you, right?
we're just doing our best of
Right? That's
trying
all
to
we're
figure out how to get you guys to come to the website.
how to get you to come to the website, how to get you to download and subscribe, all those fun things.
Oh, yeah, it was
Yeah,
good. Yeah. So thank you to whoever, they didn't leave their name, but thank you to the person that left their review. That was lovely.
wonderful. It made our hearts good,
It did. It made our hearts very happy.
right?
And it kind of brought a smile to my face, which is always nice. It's nice when you guys reach out. We really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
And to dear Tabitha, who's wanting so badly a
Oh,
"fuck it, I'll
t-shirt.
do it tomorrow" T-shirt. I'm working on it, my
She's
friend.
I can contest. Yes, she is. Yes, she
Yes,
is. She's working on it.
stay tuned.
She's trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out, right? Not right? That's all. It's coming. I got a few proofs,
We are not designer people.
right? Right? It's hard to get it from my phone to a T-shirt. And then when I ask Sam for feedback, "Oh, yeah." And then I'm like, "Oh, yeah? That's it? Yeah, looks
Uh,
good. That's
and,
it?"
and then I tell you it's a bit busy, and you're like, "Why?"
I'm like, "Why? Let me do it. Let me
Let's
put it
tell
on
them
the shirt
about
and show
that.
you first."
Let's tell them about that conversation, Lisa.
I think that is not a nice conversation because I felt that you didn't understand the time and energy it took me. You discarded it so quick like a piece of trash that
I
it's not.
did
How it
not.
that's pretty much what you said. "It's
I
garbage,
s-
start again."
no, I
That's what I
didn't.
heard.
I said
That's what I heard,
that's a lot for a t-shirt.
right? That's what you claim you said. What I feel you said is, "It's garbage, start again." So what did I do? I went
I'm
back to the drawing board and started again.
Well, that's really what I wanted you to do. So,
Right?
but that's not what I said.
Yeah, but I know you well enough to know what you think.
Yeah, that's not what I said. But you don't like my feedback. You're always like, no,
You know what? It's funny. I don't
no,
always love feedback either,
no,
right?
you don't. You are horrible at getting
It's up there
feedback.
with
You don't.
change.
You want everyone to agree with you. Yes, Lisa, it's beautiful. But and then you're like, what? What's but? What?
Why has there gotta be a
But.
but? Do we need to have a but?
You hate all those things.
Yeah, I do.
You
It's
do.
an area of opportunity for me. I
It's
don't I don't
at the
claim to
age
be perfect.
at your age, you would think that you would be a little bit better about that.
No, I've struggled with that forever. Struggled with that darn feedback forever. Ever since I was like a kid in public school and
Oh.
I was getting in trouble because I would do so much better if Lisa would just shut up and pay attention. And
Uh-huh.
then I'd have to try and defend myself because I think that feedback's really harsh, right? Because I'm nice to Mrs. Shropshire, right? I'm nice to Mrs. Moses.
Oh my
I'm
god.
nice to Mr. Brock. I just don't care about biology. So I just want to go and to the cafeteria and get a cookie.
Uh-huh. And this has shaped your entire life.
And I don't appreciate the feedback that says that's not the right thing to do.
Yeah, but you are very, very helpful in giving feedback.
I'm
You're
a good I'm a
very
good feedback giver,
you're very helpful in pointing out the things that others haven't done.
but I'm very positive about it, right? Like I'm
No, you're
positive,
not.
smile,
No, you're
like
not.
Samantha, we gotta talk about something.
No, and again, I'm not your worker.
I'm just using you as an example. Just as an example, Samantha.
Oh my god.
Because you're a defensive feedback taker.
I am not a defensive feedback taker.
You are. You have a little defensive gene in you.
No, I don't.
You do.
No. I get feedback all the time,
I
Lisa.
know, and I think you don't love it sometimes too. Right? Human
I
nature.
it's
You know why?
just
Because what we want deep down, every human, whether we take feedback well or we don't, what we want is for the other human to shut their damn mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
Just shut the fuck up, right? Because guess what? I know my flaws. I understand. That's my issue. I shake my head at people who think they need to give feedback. I already know it looks busy. Thank you. I know that. What I was looking for was you know what? Thanks for trying, Lise.
Yes, because I'll shorten your name to 3 letters when there's only 4.
Right? Thanks for good try, Lise. Let's try one more time. Right?
Okay, Lisa, you know what? It was a great try, but could you try again?
Thank you. Why do I have to try again?
It's a little busy.
Right? And then in my mind, I'm like, shut your fucking mouth. How about you do it next time?
Right? Yeah. Okay. Right back at you.
But that's the people giving dear all the feedback givers. Deep down, nobody wants it.
Yeah, everyone's shaking their head at you.
Everybody's shaking their head at you and going, I know.
Just remember that when you give feedback to somebody.
Right? I know. But she never calls in sick. No, she doesn't. Right? Right?
Oh my God, I think we've gone off the rails.
Yes, she definitely does talk too much in class. And seems to not respect the teacher. You're right, because I think I'm too cool for you.
Oh my God, this is all because we got our first review off the website.
And loved it.
Good thing it was good feedback.
I remember when I got my bad feedback on my hair.
Oh my God, you wouldn't stop talking about it.
I want to get a haircut tomorrow.
Oh, please don't start.
I'm getting it tidied up.
Please don't start.
It was cut a little long last time.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That's all.
Okay. Well, guys, we want you to connect with us on our many social platforms, or you could check out our website at ishakemyheadpod.com and sign up for newsletters, check out our blog, leave us a message or voicemail, and stay and listen to any of our episodes. It's all right there. One-stop shop.
Boom.
If you want to catch our videos, you can check out our YouTube page and subscribe to get notified of a new episode. Patreon is patreon.com/ishakemyhead for as little as $2 a month. You could get the episode early and an extra episode every month. And if you need some I Shake My Head swag, check out Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com.
But it might not stay there for much longer.
No, because we're thinking we're moving and shaking and changing and doing all the things. And for someone who hates change, it's a lot of change.
A lot of change, right? But I feel I'm initiating this change now again. Right?
That's true. And we want to thank John Domingo for editing our podcast each week. He does a great job and we really appreciate it.
And what about a shout out to Wayne Wyatt?
Oh, yes.
Right? My friend Wayne Wyatt from back home. I know normally we don't use last names, but I feel we needed to this time. Right? My friend Wayne Wyatt from back home. He caught on that we were in a football pool, Samantha.
He listened to the end of the episode.
Right? Or he saw it on a picture or something, right? And he messaged and said, hey, it sounds like fun. Can I join? Of course you can. John said there's room. Of course you can.
Yep.
Right? So
now we have another Canadian in the mix. All right, let's go.
Prepared to lose your shirt. There's only room for one champion here, and that's me.
And Lisa and I have already determined that it's only us who are really playing.
And it's to the death. That's how football is.
For us, right? Yes, it is.
Only bad thing about the football, right, is that those guys do keep their parts encased. So it's right. It's all different.
Well, you can look at their tight butts though.
I guess, but I'd rather the other part's fine too. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh God.
Friends of the podcast, what would you prefer? No, I'm just joking. Let's put it a poll.
No.
On our Facebook page. What would you prefer to look at? Tight butts or front packages? Right? Let's see if people got the kahunas to answer that one.
I think we got a bit filthy. I don't know.
Right? We became this week we said we weren't comedy, even though we laughed a lot. We were angry, mad, already hating each other, and a little bit filthy.
Yeah, a little bit filthy. There you go.
We covered all the basics.
All of it.
And now we're about to go spend some time together.
Ugh.
Is right. That's okay. That's okay. Samantha, anything else you would like to add this week?
No, I'm good.
Right? I'm always better. But, friends of the podcast, have a fantastic week.
Woohoo!
Samantha, it was a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.